Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to go over how the market has opened, and until now, it's the middle of the week, how the markets have played out, and how we should be anticipating them to play out for the rest of the week, hence the midweek analysis. Welcome. So we're going to start off the video with a trade that we took on USD JPY. We took it this morning. I shared it on all my platforms, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp, free Telegram groups. It was everywhere. I shared this trade. It was right here in the London. My stop loss was somewhere above here. It was 136.10, right? The trade was about a 1:8. So it was coming back, it was coming down all the way until somewhere down here. Right, we can see it's still dropping, but we are already out of the trade. Reason for that was that we took a trade. The trade started going in our direction. Trade went 1 hour in our direction. The trade went 1 hour in our direction until somewhere here. And then after here, you see how it started, consolidating, ranging. I was like, okay, the trade seems it doesn't have that much momentum. It doesn't really have that much liquidity in it. That means in the pre-New York, we might be weaked out. I was like, I told everybody, okay, everybody, now we are at 1 hour, low break even. And then a minute after that, I was like, okay, everybody, just close the trade, close out of the position. Because I believed there will be retracements to stop us at break even, right? And then what happened is that prices did come back to stop us at break even, and now we can see they're still falling. Unfortunately, I said we are going to get another entry, but according to our entry criteria, the entry criteria were not met, so we couldn't get another entry, right? We are price action traders that are based on break and retest. Here, we couldn't get a nice break and retest trade, so we didn't get any entry opportunity. But hey, at least we made 1 hour today, right? So as far as USD JPY goes, I do believe I anticipate to see prices keep on pushing lower, as if we look on the higher time frames, such as the daily, we can see this bearish momentum really kicking in strong as we are approaching the interest rate and forms meeting fundamental later on today for the US dollar. Obviously, I'll be anticipating to see the US dollar grow strong from the impact of the interest rate and then become weak when the forms meeting reach there. So it will be a crazy, crazy volatile day today on the US dollar. If you can, I'd advise you to stay out of the market. But if you want to stay in, be very cautious. Take the proper risk management, in accounts before taking the trades. So as far as USD JPY goes, that's how I anticipate it to be playing out. We got Euro USD. Obviously, I'll be anticipating it to keep on pushing higher, as we can see this bullish momentum kicking in as prices are approaching this resistance structure. With this bullish momentum, obviously, we should be anticipating to see prices break that and keep on pushing higher. Not my favorite trade, though. Same with GU. Obviously, this is a continuation of the bullish side. Today's candle is already twice the size yesterday's candle. So this bullish momentum is no doubt very, very strong. And we should be anticipating to see a continuation as prices have already created a higher high. This was the most recent high. We can see prices have already broken and retested that. So we should be anticipating to see a continuation on the upside for the GBP USD. Gold, I shared this breakdown yesterday on my free Telegram groups. That I'll be anticipating to see prices retrace before we see a continuation. Prices didn't really reach where I was anticipating it to retrace to, but the extension has already begun. So my bias is still the same. Obviously, I was anticipating to see retracement in the continuation, I'll be anticipating to see prices keep on pushing higher until they reach the high level up here. If you want to see updates on the markets like these, be sure to check me out on my free Telegram that's linked in the description below, as I always post market updates on various charts. You don't want to miss that out. Now, on gold, can we potentially get a trading opportunity with it? Perhaps. Currently, we can see prices have broken above this structure here. If you're a breakout trader, you can actually make a move here. If you're a breakout trader, you can actually make a move here. Will it give you the proper risk to reward though? It will give you a 2.5. I don't trade 2.5s. I only trade at least if a trade gives me 1:3. So if we were early and we caught it here, it would have been a perfect 1:3.5. So, you know, depending on your risk appetite, you can do that. EJ. So let's talk about Jpyx. Jpyx, we can see prices on the 4 hours, they're kind of losing momentum. As you can see, the wicks are bigger than the bodies. See that formations forming, and they just approached the 0.5 Fibonacci key level. So obviously, I'm anticipating to see prices kind of retrace or kind of, you know, start selling, as we have this as a crazy bearish momentum. As we had highs, we had a low, we had a lower high, we had a lower low, lower high, lower low. So I'll be anticipating to see some kind of a lower high and then a continuation on the downside. That's what I'm potentially expecting to see happen on Jpyx. So let's see how it will play out. Obviously, it will also be impacted with the interest rate later on release, so you should be very careful. DXY, obviously, we can see prices now just dropping, creating new lows, creating lower lows. How low can it go though? Because obviously we anticipate to see some kind of a bounce later on the interest rate. So perhaps maybe we'll see a shoot up and then a fall. We'll see how it plays out though. Perhaps maybe until here, and then we might see a drop. Not really sure about where it will shoot up to, but obviously all that will be depending on how strong the event will come out as. If it's very strong, we might even see break of these structures. But the overall trend is that we'll be expecting to see a bullish move and then a bearish move. So yeah, that's what I'm anticipating to see happen on these weeks or today, how the moves and prices will be moving. And understand that once the forms is released, or the forms impact on the market will actually keep on impacting it for the rest of the week. So if it will have a bearish impact on the market, on DXY as we anticipate, then it will be for the rest of the week, the US dollar will keep on falling, right? If it will actually go against us and have a bullish impact, it will be the so for the rest of the week. So you need to be very careful on how to impact the market and how we can actually, you know, make sure that it stays the same. Like you have to trade the trend, right? So yeah, with that being said, guys, I appreciate your time. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you watching so far. If you've watched until now, I really appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification so that you'll be notified whenever we release content. Peace.